All right, so how did personal development change your life? You talk about it so much, and you tell people what to do, but how did it change your life?
Yeah, man. So again, I told you, right up there, with God, personal development, and credit. Those are my three success packs. You know what I'm saying? So the credit game did amazing work for me as far as the financial side. But again, without the proper mindset, the credit don't matter, the
Right.
money don't matter, the
Sure, you're
finances don't matter if your mind ain't right. So personal development was everything to me because when I found out about Bob Proctor, it was just like, that's it.
That light bulb.
When I first heard Bob Proctor speak, I was like, that's it. There's one thing about giving knowledge and information, especially about money, but it's another thing when you hear the truth.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
I don't know who this person is, never heard of this person, but why do I feel what they're saying?
Yeah.
And so when Bob Proctor started talking about the subconscious mind and paradigm shifts and stuff like that, I'm like, whoa. In a way, he would break it down. And then when he mentioned the book Think and Go Rich, that just opened up a whole different world to me. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the hood, we didn't read books.
Yeah.
We didn't look for mentors. We didn't do that type of stuff. So personal development, once I got into it, it showed me a whole different world to what I was accustomed to. And I knew that was the truth. And I knew that was the place I need to go because entrepreneurship and having a business and just being successful in life all comes from you changing who you are first. You have to change who you are first, and that comes through personal development.
Okay.
But you can't change who you are if you don't know who you are. So personal development allows you to find out who you really are,
Find
because
yourself.
most of us think who we are is our name.
Right.
That's not who you are. That's just a name. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about going inside, deep, like, who am I? You know what I'm saying? And one thing Tony Robinson says, I study him a lot for personal development, is change the question, change your life. You start asking yourself different questions, that in itself starts to get you to start looking for different answers.
Yeah.
Now, when you start looking for different answers, and you start seeing, like, this is different than what I'm used to.
Yeah.
And maybe I should take a look at it, because when I was listening to Bob Proctor, he was talking about personal development and stuff. It wasn't that I just believed it at the beginning because I'm not accustomed to the game,
Right.
but he got better results than I got. And see, that's step number one in personal development.
Yeah.
Fucking listen. So when somebody has better results than what you have in their life, and they telling you something that you feel, that you know you need some personal development.
That's a huge part.
You know you need some healing.
A huge part of our personal development is definitely putting down the ego.
Yeah, because you need to understand that your bank balance, your credit, your crib, your environment, you need to look around. Jim Rohn says this. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Get disgusted.
Yeah.
Start looking around and like, I don't want to live like this. Bro, when I was struggling and broke and hustling and driving a 1996 Dodge Intrepid and living the way we was living, like living my life and my relationship life and having girlfriends and all that stuff out of my trap house.
Yeah.
That didn't make me feel good. I had warrants and shit like that. Like, I couldn't sleep because every day I woke up, I didn't know if I was going to jail. I'm driving a 1996 Dodge Intrepid, license invalid, license suspended. I said, well, shit, I ain't paying for car insurance. If they pull me over, I'm gone.
For what?
I ain't got no insurance on my tags, all right?
Yeah.
And then I got weed in the trunk.
You was just out the bed.
So if I get pulled over, I'm gone.
right.
They can search the car, I'm out of there. I lived like that every day for like 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even sleeping well, bro. That's a terrible way to live, to know every day you wake up, you might go to jail, your life might be ruined. You know what I'm saying? So I got disgusted with how I was living. And I said, I have to make a change, but how? And when I started to to understand the power of personal development and what it can do with you renewing yourself inside, renewing your mindset, and renewing your spirit, I was like, oh, wow, this is how I get out this situation. Credit is just going to help me, but until I get into personal development, I ain't going nowhere.
Nah, for sure. And, you know, something I always tell people is we're all self-made, but only the successful people admit it.
Yeah.
But we all self-made. So how do you tie in God and spirituality to that?
Yeah. So personal development got me into the paradigm shift realm, which again was like changing who I am inside. But that led to spirituality.
Okay.
See, in my eyes, the way it worked for me was personal development first. It helps you get closer to God.
Okay. Finding yourself first.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Find yourself first. Now that you to find out who you are and started slowing things down, you're learning. Like when you're reading, you slowing down, and then once you start to read, you start to get more into meditation. You get to more into like being with yourself. So you got to get comfortable with being with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So once you learn how to be comfortable with yourself and slow things down, quiet out the noise, now you can open up the channels to God.
Right.
Because God is with you every day.
Yeah.
All day. But you can't never communicate with God because your life too noisy.
Right. You got to cut the noise out.
It's too much going on. And you know you need healing. You know your life isn't where you want it to be. But because you haven't figured out how to be comfortable with yourself, you go want to be with somebody. You got to go to the bar. You got to go to the club. You don't know how to heal, so you got to sleep with somebody. You got to have sex. You got to have sex with multiple people because that's how you're trying to heal yourself in the physical world.
Yeah.
But what you really need to do is fix yourself in the spiritual world first. So once I realized like personal development got me to slow things down and quiet the noise, then I was like, man, you know, maybe I should pray. Let's give it a shot. You know, we grew up in a black church. You know what I'm saying? I went to the church I grew up in was at Acres Homes in Houston. You know what I'm saying? New Mount Sinai Baptist Church. You know, and then St. Stephen's off Alline, 45, Northside stuff.
About that True Light.
True Light, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Studewood. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in black churches from Greenspoint, Studewood to Acres Homes. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, growing up, my mom and everybody in the neighborhood went to church. So it's not like I didn't know church, but knowing church isn't knowing God.
Right.
That's two different things.
Yeah.
You can go to church and hoop and holler all you want to and dress nice. That has nothing to do with your personal relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? And you can listen to a pastor instructor, but you still have to, after church, not only on Sunday, you really have to spend time with God yourself, right? And for me, in 2016, that was the year before I quit my job. So I quit my job in 2017 and started this new life. But in 2016, I remember I was just telling you how my life wasn't where I wanted it to be, just in shambles, scared every day, anxiety, fear, not making no money, broke. Am I going to go to jail every day? And I remember one day I just dropped on my knees and I said, man, I don't know if this God stuff is going to work, but hell, I can't get no worse than this. Like, it's almost over for me. That's how I felt my life was. I thought it was almost over. You know what I'm saying? When the lights turned off, and then we had the sheets because we couldn't afford blinds, like just living that bad. And I was
really living like that.
Tough, bro. People
really
forget.
Was.
People they see the flashy lifestyle we live loud, but bro, we was really assed out, broke, bro. Assed out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Was,
and so I dropped on my knees and I said, man, this is what I said. And I can say this to God. He knows this is our relationship. I said, God, my life sucks so bad that you see me like the only choice here. I'm not even coming to you like I'm some saint, spiritual, holy. I'm telling you, I have nothing left.
Yeah.
So I need to rock with you. And I said, God, if you make me rich and give me a life of luxury, abundance, riches, all this stuff that I see on TV and stuff, God, if you can some kind of way make that happen for me, I promise when I get to that level, I would always honor your name. I would always say it was you. I wasn't reading the Bible. I wasn't going to church. That's just what was in my head. Hey God, if you give me a new life, hey, I'll just when I'm up and I'm shining, I'm gonna just tell people it's you. You know what I'm saying? And I just never forget, Will, I had that voice speak to me that said, do what I tell you to do. Just get closer to me. I know you're not perfect. You're not going to be perfect. Your ass still going to be sinning. You're still going to be cutting up. But as long as you spend time with me every day and just choose to get closer to me every day, you know what I'm saying, I'll make sure you straight throughout this journey. And just keep your promise to me that when you shining and you get popping, that you're going to tell everybody it was me. And when I did that and kept staying on personal development and spirituality, my life began to change.
Yeah.
Everything I started changing who I am. I would talk about God. I would talk about personal development. It's on the old YouTube videos.
Yeah.
People looking at me crazy. I was studying Muslim teachings, Nation of Islam. I got a picture of Malcolm X in my crib right now. Just posted on my Instagram story yesterday, me listening to Louis Farrakhan.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not a religion thing for me. It was just a God and spiritual thing for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to study all religions just to see what they talking about and my spiritual stuff. And personal development got me there. It got me to slow down. It got me to lean in and talk to God more. And then God said, here is this thing called credit. I think you can use this to further your mission. So you're going to use credit. You're going to use social media. And you're going to get all these people to want to learn from you. Yes, you're going to use your nice, flashy lifestyle in Houston, California, Miami to influence the people in your community. And then once they see you shining, once they see you up, once they see you rich, you make sure you tell them you got this by God.
Thanks.
And that's why personal development, God and spirituality will always be inside of our programs, inside of our teaching, over credit, software, anything. Because I actually know that is what's really changed my life. And credit was a huge part of that, though. But God and spirituality, we gonna stay with that all day long. Am I perfect? No. Do I make mistakes? Yes. Do I feel like I walk in God's steps or path every single day? No. But the beautiful thing about God is He knows that.
Right.
He knows that. You know, if you want to go off on the religious standards, you might get crucified, or they might get on your butt for. I'm not of no religion. I'm just a spiritual person, and I just feel like God is continuously working on me through my sinful ways. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get to a point to where I'm 100% where I need to be with Him, and you know, that's just how I feel about life, and I'm grateful today as we shooting this. I'm 100% grateful for my life. I'm 100% happy. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm at and where I came from, and personal development, God, spirituality is what got me to where I'm at 100%.
Hey, that was a hell of an answer. That was a hell of an answer.
Yeah, because it's real.
Nah, I like that. I like that. So, with that being said, you know, you're saying we teach personal development and we teach spirituality, you know, to our community and the people that tap in with you and tap in with us to learn from us. That's probably the main thing that you want to instill in them so they can have a successful business. Now, with that being said, what is the importance of having a community, finding the community, being involved in the community, and, you know, getting into that world?
Yeah, community is huge because when you trying to like change your life and make things happen, you know what I'm saying, on your own as an individual, or trying to get pieces of the game from just everybody, there's a lot of distractions right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's bittersweet that I came up in the game before the pandemic, because it wasn't that many distractions.
Yeah.
Although now, if you get in the game, there's a lot of information to help you faster than what I did. So people can grow way faster than I did because they have more resources. But there's a lot more distractions than it is now. You know what I'm saying? So because there's so much distractions on the internet, on social media, you got to condense that down and niche it down to a mentor, a coach, or a community that fits where you're trying to go, and you need to dive into that. You need to dive into a community because you need to get value, information, knowledge from other people. But that's in the same like-minded situation you in. So being inside of a community is huge right now because Community has been built since the beginning of time, but because of the internet, we can have online communities, meaning we can meet up while you in a different city, a different state, a different country. So we can build these online communities and make major change, especially for black people. This is the greatest time in black history, bro, for us to become rich and wealthy at levels we never seen before because of online and because of the information in communities. So everything that black people have dealt with since slave times. What was it in slave times, man? You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's illegal for a slave to be able to read.
Facts.
It's illegal for a slave to learn how to write. It's not that the slave is dumb. It's not that the slave can't be rich itself. It's that if we withhold this information from a black slave, they cannot be successful because they don't have the information, right?
We'll always be able to control them.
We'll always be able to control them because they, you know what I'm saying? How we handle them. But now, today, that's not the case. Because of online, because of social media, because of online communities, our oppressors cannot withhold the information for us. So now all we need as black people is to get access to the information, get access to a community of the same people sharing that information, and let's come together and we can make the greatest change we ever seen.
That's some fire. That's fire. So to the people watching, describe how the CJU community operates.
Yeah, so right now we have built our own community on our own platform, our own custom domain that we control at the moment. Because like I did the community things before, I wasn't highly happy with it or highly successful with it. I started off with like Telegram group chats, and then I started off with Patreon, and then I tried to move to Facebook groups. I just didn't like any of them. Discord. I just didn't like any of those platforms because I just felt like when you log into Discord, everybody don't like the user face, and you got other Discord channels that you in, so it's just a bunch of notifications going on. Facebook groups are cool, you know, but then you got to log into Facebook, you see a bunch of notifications of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Patreon was cool, but it wasn't, I didn't like just the way I could just, you know, deal with everybody on there. But Patreon was probably cool and stuff like that. But the community we have now is, it looks like a Facebook where you can write a status on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People can like and comment on there. And then it also has channels on the side like it's like a Discord. So it's like a Facebook and a Discord put together, the community we have now. And we've been doing 2 coaching calls per week. So I get on there every Monday and Thursday night. I'm coaching the whole community, giving them game, giving them value. They can ask questions to me. I'm giving that time out to the community. And people can post about business, personal stuff, whatever. We're a community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't all have to be business. It can be about a lot of different things. And so the CJU, we not just credit. We software, SaaS, business, personal development, you know what I'm saying, spirituality. So we'll come lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? We're a combination of a lot of things. And there's people who are drawn to the CJU brand. And so by being in the CJU community, we get to tap into all of that.
Right.
We get to tap into all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really welcoming a lot. I know I've helped thousands of people over the years, but they all scattered everywhere, right? Because I didn't have a community always built. So that's why I'm welcoming everybody who's ever watched a CJU video and got value, or people that ever spent money with me that I haven't talked to in months or years. I'm welcoming y'all to all come back to me, you know what I'm saying, reach out to me and join the community, CJUinnercircle.com.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, you know, how can people tap into this?
Yeah. So, again, it's an inner circle. We call it an inner circle community. You can go to CJUinnercircle.com and get access. But I'm very active still on my Instagram DMs. I'm not the guy that's too big that I don't answer DMs. Y'all know CJ_University is my Instagram. I still be on my Facebook. I'm the guy you can still reach out to. You know what I'm saying? What's that GHL number we got?
So I was just about to say, you know, for the people out there too, hey man, shoot us a text over at CJU. Number's 832-551-3809.
Shoot me a text.
Holla at them.
Shoot me a text. I will see the message. Say what's on your mind. Say how I can help you. See if the community is a good fit for you first. You know what I'm saying? We got a 14-day free trial. You can do as well. You can join the community for 14 days and don't pay nothing.
Right.
Inside the community, we got courses. Every credit course we made, we're making new courses all the time. And I know a lot of people tired of buying courses. I don't want to buy a course, it's trash. Well, you don't have to buy our course. You can get it for free.
Completely free.
You know what I'm saying? Join the community for 14 days. It's 100% free within those 14 days. Go inside. We're not even going to lock the courses up. Go inside the courses. Take them. Watch them. Get the information. We just want you to win. We don't tripping.
Plenty people who white label the courses in there, and
Yeah.
they're selling them, making money. So
Yeah, because I'm at the point of my career where, like, you know, I've made a shit ton of money, bro. And money isn't the driving force of my life anymore. Would I like to make a lot of money? Of course. Not for materialistic things. Right. I'm not looking to buy Lamborghinis. I'm not looking to buy yachts. I'm not looking to buy mansions. I'm not looking to buy private jets. I'm not looking to buy designer clothes. I'm not looking to do any of that capping as far as I got a shit ton of money, so let me show you I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm way past that in my life. I just enjoy peace. Yeah. I actually like been decreasing my monthly revenue for peace, right? So if I had the choice of making $200,000 a month, working a shit ton of hours, or just making $75,000 a month working part time, I'd choose the $75,000. You know what I'm saying? Because money isn't the driving force. Now, I do want to have a lot of money for resources. Right. Now, I'd rather make $200K a month, $500K a month, $1 million a month, not for myself to buy materialistic things, but to hire people, hire videographers, hire content creators, hire a staff. Meaning, take that money, put it in the pocket of other people, so I can continue to expand this message and just help other people. So that's why I am going to put my foot back on the gas and increase my income like I used to back in the day, so I can just help more people. And that's why in our community, we'll give you all this game for free, because we just want to see more people. We have the testimonials, right? We're not out to, like, look at me, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? I've been rich for 7 years. I have nothing to prove to nobody. I'm from the north side of Houston, Texas. I'm from the bottom. I'm from the mud. I already won. You know what I'm saying? The life God has given me these past 7 years after I made that promise to him and he showed me his ways, I have absolutely nothing to prove to anybody, because I'm just so much at peace with myself and my relationship with God. So I really don't care about trying to look more rich than everybody to be judged. I really just want to help more people, see more people win, make more impact. And I think the best way we can do that is get a game for free. You ain't got to give me no money. You ain't got to pay me. Is CJ legit? Is he going to take my money? Is he going to scam me? Bro, you ain't got to pay me shit. You know what I'm saying? Go get the course, get the information for free, watch my YouTube videos, watch these podcasts, go fix your credit, go get access to credit, go get the business credit, all on your own without free information. And then after you see the value, after you see the information, and you think it's a good fit for you to actually work with us to spend money, then that's completely up to you. But we want to make sure we give you enough value information first before you spend $1. And that's what the CJU community is about.
Woo! That's some hot fire right there,
man.
That's some hot fire right there. CJ, man, I didn't hit you with a million questions. You know, we didn't cover Miami. We didn't cover lifestyle. We didn't cover spirituality, personal development, systems and softwares. You know, we cover communities. I ain't got nothing left in the tank for this episode, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the questions. You know what I'm saying? I hope I gave some great answers. I hope I gave some good value out to the people. So, again, man, you know what I'm saying? Run this tape back. You know what I'm saying? Catch this sauce. We'll definitely be back in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Dropping some more episodes, you know what I'm saying, on what we got going on at CJU, because a lot of people are always waiting for us to drop, you know, new sauce. Sure. But, again, bro, go ahead, drop that number for him one more time before we sign out.
Yeah, man. Look, y'all, text or call, however you feeling, 832-551-3809. That's 832-551-3809.
Just holler at me. Hey, CJ, I need help with this, that, or if it's not even about business and money, let's just chat, man. Let's just chat. We want to build this community. We want to help as many people as we can and win. And that's what we're doing over here at CJU, man. So this is another amazing episode with your boy, Mr. CJU, the sauce boss that never took a loss. You know what I'm saying? That paid the cost. Nothing but lessons and straight blessings, you know what I'm saying? From California to Florida, you know what I'm saying? From coast to coast, bringing more hope than the Pope. Y'all know how we doing it over here. And my boy Slick Wood, You know what I'm saying? Will Taylor, a.k.a.
Thank me later.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Signing off, man, on another episode. We'll see y'all next time. Y'all already know how we do it. Hap, hap.
Hap.